every fucking time.
If you ask it, you probably can't afford it. No, you can't see these cars, you probably can't ignore it. You see this ice, it's dripping on the floor.
Today I wanted to come up and take, more video of a new car that we just picked up, and I'm super stoked about, but of course it's raining. Like it always is when I want to bring something out and do like a cool walk around. So we're shooting this, just like the Verteza vlog, or machine check, sorry, in the shop. So limited space, blah, 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 lighting's weird, whatever, doesn't matter. So I'm super stoked. A couple days ago, we drove up to, like 2.5 hours going up towards New York to pick up a car from, and I met, I'll tell you the whole story. Here's the story. So at Ready Set Drift at Pocono, I had the Corolla out, and I met a dude named Rob, super sweet guy, and he came up to me, he's like, I just got this car, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna tell you what car it is yet, but I'm sure you can already start to figure it out. And he was like, I didn't pay that much for it, and I offered him $1,000 over what he paid for it instantly in cash. Just kind of joking around, just fucking around, but also being serious, because I would have given him that at that time. And he laughed. We talked a little bit. I kept driving, and I didn't see him. I think we spoke on the internet a couple times through Instagram, and then later I had my Vibes event. So I'm up at Vibes, and here he comes. And he's like, yo, dude, I just did like a cool street drive, all the way to Vibes. And I asked him how long, and it was like 2 hours, I think, one way. And I was like, that's awesome. And I literally was like, that's awesome, man. I'll give you, $1,000 more than what you paid for it. And he laughed again and was like, no, I'm going to keep it. And then fast forward to just 2 weeks ago, he messaged me and he says, hey, were you serious? I'm actually thinking about getting rid of it because he has a possible job opportunity coming up and just life things. And I was like, hell yeah, like, let me take a look at it. So we drove 2.5 hours up north. He's from like the New York area to check it out. Sadly, when we got there, there was a few things that he didn't even expect to happen that were wrong with the car, but still, I had to have it. So, we made a deal, we came to an agreement, and I picked it up. So, I guess without, what do they say? Further ado.
Now this is just between me and you.
So yeah, I'm super stoked. We got the good old track car here, and we picked up a street car. The goal with this is to keep it very simple, like a canyon driver. It not a lot of money into it, not trying to put a lot of money into it, trying to keep it very, very simple and kind of period correct. Very, very, not like period correct as in like some new stuff can go on it, that's fine, but with the build and overall styling of the chassis. So it's pretty much stock 4AC, let's see here, that's it. Cut springs, because they always cut the springs on them, and some aftermarket wheels that I gotta look into to see what they are. But yeah, here she is. I'll give you a little tour. So it is a USDM spec SR5 Zenki. What that means is it is the early model. This is in 1985. It did come with like the push lock hood pin style. I immediately ripped those off because, don't like them. I'm hoping that the old school slide style will work and fit with this. They usually rivet here and here, but I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to weld that shut, smooth it out, and then just fucking put another hole. Well, I don't know. We'll see. James is my metal master. I'm sure he'll have some kind of like alternative that's smarter than what this brain thinks of. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a normal style hood pin. Now, granted, the only reason is because it doesn't have a latch in here. So I am gonna look for an OE latch. So if I can find the factory hood latch, no hood pins. I'll just shave them off and do some body work. So this is the early model mirror, which I'm not a fan of, but I did have from putting the eSpare mirrors on the KA Rolla. I had some some kookies. So this is a little bit more of an aero styling mirror, a little bit better condition, and that's like the first mod. It came with some sweet Solix locks. That's rad. The horrible velvet US spec rear bumper. This thing's pretty sweet. Boop. Definitely gonna keep that on, and some sick exhaust work. Taillights are a little meh, but you know, the point of this thing is to not make it perfect, because then it's, you know, you're not gonna wanna like drive it. Just something that you can rip around on and enjoy. Interior is not bad. I mean, it's super sun faded, like all cars I get was originally red. The seats are completely trashed, but you know, like, I don't care. Duct tape, maybe some foam, and keep it until I find like some really rad like Recaros from Japan or something that are like super cheap. Dash, of course, is cracked, but the interior for the most part is there. It's got some brown pieces, it's got some black pieces, it's got some red pieces, it's got all sorts of mutt interior. We're gonna try to clean it up as best we can. Yeah, it's missing some stuff. Kick panel, I have that over there. But the cool part is, from owning another one, since this interior got the good old IS300 swap, I have some pieces. So I'm gonna start going through things, trying to see what's gonna look good. Of course, we're gonna go, you know, black interior as much as we can. I kind of like the red in there, so I might do like a black and red combo, and maybe even try to re-dye some of the fabric and stuff like that. Future goal is gonna be just a nice car, but with as little to no money. So motor wise, came with an, you know, aluminum rad. He put a new carb on it, distributor, just little things. New mechanical fuel pump, so that's cool. But sadly, it has a blown head gasket. This was pretty much iced coffee, like a good color iced coffee. I like it light, so it was very light, but not a good engine iced coffee. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. The frame rails are beautiful. The pinch welds have like never been jacked up on, so that's pretty amazing, and that's pretty much the only real reason. Once I saw the underneath, I was like, you know, it's super worth it just to have it, and then slowly work on it. Stoked. So that's it. This week's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna keep cleaning it, keep doing like little mods to it, and I have to get ready. We're having an RC Drift Day at the shop on Sunday, and then I got some other cool stuff this week that I'm gonna start diving into. I'm gonna bring another car back to life. Not that it ever died, but I want to get it back on the track. It's and I'll have a whole separate video for that. Either way, it's shitty out, and I'm gonna probably just go play video games at home because that's the mood I'm in. Thanks for watching. So if you like the content, you know, I've been trying to work on making sure the videos are in constant flow. If you like the way things are going, please let me know and spread the word. It's really cool when you put out something that you spend a lot of time on and a decent amount of people see it and appreciate it. It doesn't take very long to do stuff like that for your friends. So even in hindsight, retrospect, you know, do cool stuff. Not even just for me. If you have other friends that are doing awesome stuff, hook them up, repost their shit, tell people to go watch their stuff, tell people to go support their cause. Like, it's not hard to be nice, and it's fucking free. So, you know, suck a dick, soldier boy. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So, you know, the normal YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, send me your used underwear. I'm just having fun. I'm just trying to do this, you know?
From the chopper, dropping bombs on your mother. We killing suckers, booty shake like no other. From the chopper, dropping bombs on your mother. We killing suckers, booty shake like no other. Run your mouth, get fucked up, rolling up in the tank. I pop you one in the grill, take my